Okay. Okay. So now we're live on YouTube. Before we move on, let me explain a few things about Talk and Talk. So we are a conversation platform, as you know, and then you can come here and talk in a lot of languages. We have like English, Spanish, French, Italian, and then we're speaking in English, which in my opinion is the best language ever. And we're talking about adventure, okay? And we are in question number 1. So, Julia, let's see your opinion. Name 2 countries you'd like to visit in each continent. Why would you like to visit them? What would you do there? What would you like to see there?
Okay, I write it down because I didn't remember. In Asia, Japan and South Korea, like so.
Because of
I
K-pop.
think Japan, yeah, not only that, I think Japan's very beautiful. Have a lot of landscapes different. In South America, Chile and Peru, because I like their culture, and they are our neighbors, so I think it's interesting. In North America, US and Canada. I don't have a specific reason. I think it has a lot of nice cities in there. In Europe, Scotland, because it's the country I want to study. And France, because I think France is beautiful too. And in Oceania, Australia, because I really like read about Australia. And New Zealand, because my sister lives there and I need to go to there.
Yeah, you need to visit her and all new places. Perfect.
Yeah.
Nice. And now I remember New Zealand because Sarah couldn't remember another country in Oceania. And then I was thinking, I can't remember other. And then I remembered New Zealand exists. That's true. Perfect. And you, Ricardo, can you name 2 countries you'd like to visit in each continent?
Well, it's hard. It's tough to choose because I would like to visit a lot of different countries.
So it's going to be easy for you.
Not so really, but well, there are 2 problems. One about geography, because I'm terrible in geography, and the others because it's hard to choose just one. Well, Europe, I would like to visit Portugal because it's a birthland from my mother and grandmother, and well, and a lot of people from this side. And the French, because it's a little cliche, but well, I studied 1.5 years French and learn a lot of aspects from this culture and the other things, and so I have this dream. I believe that in America, maybe I could choose Mexico and maybe I believe Peru, because from the Indians, I'm not sure the exact name in English. And let me see, Africa. Well, South Africa it sounds like a so beautiful country. Indeed, there are a lot of different situations, and well, I believe that's which country from Savannah, African Savannah it's great because I do like to see the animals and the other things.
Go on a safari, right?
Yeah, exactly. Not to hunting, just see, I believe. And let me see, it's missing Asia. Well, there are a lot of countries. I believe I could mention Japan and China. Japan is I believe that's similar to France because it's cosmopolitan country or something like that. But I very appreciate the aspects from no-violence culture from Japan and the other things. And so, and China is so different country, you know, there are it's I believe that it's opposite from Brazil. So I have this curiosity in the Oceania. I could mention Australia because it's well, it's great, and there are I have some friends that live in there, and a nephew too, and the New Zealand because the radical sports that's nice.
Would you practice an extreme sport in New Zealand?
Yeah, I certainly something like that. This bungee jumping, the others thing is there is a place that's they use to film the Lord of the Rings, and
Yeah.
there is a apparently is very nice, and there are these parts of the it's famous because of the radical sports. Then there are not the Viking or something, but fun things that like bungee jumping and others. I would like to have this experience, you know. So
Nice. Brave, because I couldn't. For me, it's impossible. And you, Murilo, can you name 2 countries you'd like to visit in each continent?
Oceania, it's about Oceania, New Zealand, Australia, New Zealand, how, as Ricardo said, I would like to practice bungee jump, yeah.
surfing for sharks.
Yeah, surfing with sharks. Murilo has this vibe. He wants to surf. Murilo, you need to be careful. You almost broke your bones there doing something, so be careful.
I could go to as well. There, okay. And Australia, yeah. Australia, it's about surfing and the alligators from Australia. It's my dream. See alligators, yeah.
It's a dinosaurs.
Yeah, dinosaurs. They're not alligator.
I have so much afraid about alligators, but
But you want to see them.
see, yeah. And Asia, India, I like to see Taj Mahal, yeah. And Indonesia, it's about surf as well. There are so many good waves, yeah, in different islands, yeah. And Thailand, Malaysia, Philippines, just really a pretty amazing countries. And Africa, Namibia, and Africa do Sul. Yes, Namibia and South Africa, yeah. And the Namibia has an amazing waves from left, yeah. And Africa do Sul about safari, yeah. And South Africa, yeah, that's quite about English. And Marrocos, how do you pronounce Marrocos in English?
Morocco.
Yeah, I'd like to go to Morocco. And Europe, I think Portugal, yeah. And yeah, there are so many countries in Europe. I think everything it's a good country for knows, yeah. And South America, Chile and Peru, yeah. Chile because there are so many mountains and good wine, yeah, for drinking. And Peru, Machu Picchu, I'd like to go Machu Picchu. And Central America, Costa Rica and El Salvador. Costa Rica, it's about bungee jumping, alligators as well.
And surfing, right? People go there to surf, right?
Yeah, that's right. And Mexico in North America, Mexico in the United States. Yeah, in the United States, there are so many good waves as well. And California, I'd like to go California. My favorite place from the world. Yeah, in the world. México, Porto Escondido. And na Big Waves.
Yeah. On Portugal, there are a lot of big waves. Né?
So, yeah, the huge
Portugal,
waves.
Nazaré.
Right? Yeah.
Nazaré.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice. So Murilo wants to travel the world surfing, right, Murilo?
Yeah. It's
nice.
All about surf.
All about surfing.
And
But that's something English. That you like.
Practice English a lot.
Of course.
Different person, different people.
There is a TV show on multi-show channel. I don't know if it exists anymore because it's a long time ago. Não Conta Lá em Casa. The guys traveling over the world, surfing and play soccer, and the visiting countries that involves in war. That's nice.
Okay. Those things of traveling, I think it's so nice. I love to see people traveling. Like now with that motorhome thing, I like to see videos of people traveling using their motorhomes. Like, I am in Europe, and then one day I am in Portugal, another day I am in France, and I think it's so fancy. I love that. Yeah. And I would like to say my countries that I would like to visit too. On Africa, I would go to Egypt. No one mentioned Egypt, guys. The pyramids, come on,
verdade.
So beautiful.
That's true. So beautiful.
Egypt and South Africa, because safaris, right? I want to see that. On South America, I would go to Peru because of Machu Picchu, just like Murilo said, and Chile because of the mountains. People say it's so beautiful. Asia, I would go to India because of Taj Mahal.
Nice.
And I want to see how people like live there because it seems like a different country, and I would like to know. China, because I like different places, and China seems really different from us. Oceania, it will be like Australia and New Zealand because it's the only one that I know. I don't know if there are other nice countries there. Let's see what's missing. Europe, I would go to Greece, and let's see, Greece and Switzerland because of chocolate and cheese. People say it's really good, just like Sarah mentioned. And North America, I would go to Mexico, to Caribbean, because people say it's beautiful, and Canada, because it's colder than US, and people are nicer to immigrants. That's it. So let's go to question number 2, guys. Imagine that you're going on a round-the-world vacation. Draw your route. You can only travel to one country in each continent. I'm going to skip that question because we mentioned 2 countries in each continent, okay? So I only created this question in case there was like only one person here with me, but since we have more people, let's skip this one. Let's go to question number 3, okay? We can all agree on that? Perfect. So let's go to question number 3. What do you think motivates people to go on solo adventures? Just like the lady from the video. What do you think motivated her to go by herself on that thing? So Julia, what do you think?
I think it's nice to travel alone. You can have more liberty. You can do whatever you want without other person saying the rules. I think it needs a lot of courage to do that as a woman, and she's very young. But I think it can be very nice to travel alone.
Perfect. Yeah, I agree with you. Like, we don't have other persons saying their opinion. I don't want to do that. I want to do this, and that. And you can do whatever you want. Just go, be free. I agree. Perfect. And you, Sarah, what do you think motivates people to go on solo adventures?
Good one. Maybe the sense of self-accomplishment, because it is something that you did because you wanted, and it had a meaning for you. I'm saying that because I cannot fly like her, but I went on a short trip alone in March, and it was pretty good. I felt so capable of doing things, you know. And people, I think 3 or 4 people asked, "Oh, you came all by yourself?" And I said yes, and I felt proud of myself because I was always afraid of doing things. Oh, I should have company to do to that, to this and that. And I just decided and went, So for me, I think it is this feeling that, oh, okay, I can do this. I will figure it out. So you feel really happy about your decisions. And I think we all want to feel like this often, not only about traveling, but about everything, our decisions and choices in life.
I totally agree. We feel happy when we feel independent, right? Like without needing no one and doing our, of course we need people, but like when we have like one experience in our life that we can do everything by ourselves, seems really cool. We feel proud of ourselves. Perfect. And you, Murilo, what do you think motivates people to go on solo adventures?
Know about new cultures, yeah, and I think there are so many different perspectives, yeah, and that you make your growth a lot, yeah, yourself, and, your knowledge, your professional lives, personal lives as well, yeah, and just enjoy everything, all moments, yeah, and lives a lot. Yeah, I think that it's the key, and enjoy. Enjoy,
Perfect.
just enjoy. It's the key for success in this case.
Enjoy life itself, right? If you
Yeah,
are alone, if you are with other
not
people.
to judge everything. Yeah, just
Mhm.
enjoy.
Perfect. Good vibes. Murilo seems really good
Yeah.
vibes, right? Perfect. And you, Ricardo, what do you think motivates people to go on solo adventures?
I don't know. Maybe some people is a little crazy. I don't know.
Indeed.
I believe I I can't see myself making a travel solo or something because I believe that is much. It's so much fun when you could share with another person. So I have some experience. I traveled to the Chile. Is I travel because I have to work during a month, but I have some while to made some visits in country, so because I work at night, and sometimes I work between Thursday and Friday, so I wake up after because I arrived around 5 or 6 a.m. So I sleep and I wake up around 2 o'clock, and I have breakfast and lunch at the same time or something, and I have a lot of free time because I have to work just the Monday to Tuesday. So I went to some museums and the another parts of Chile. Uh, I I I can't see. I couldn't see any interesting thing about the mountains. That is a nice, but yeah, okay, that's okay. You could visit in the waste a little time, 1 hour, okay,
Take
but
a picture and that's it.
yeah,
Go
yeah,
home.
that's just snow. I that's nice, but it's just snow and the okay. And I visited the uh, I never remember if you pronounce the desert or dessert. I don't know because the one of them is a candy, but I don't know.
And the other is
Uh,
a place full of sand.
yeah, and the but
Dessert is the sweet.
it,
Desert is the
desert,
sand.
yeah, exactly. And I visited vinícola. I don't know. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice. I don't drink wine, but it's nice because it's beautiful place. So, but I believe that in my experience, I just confirm my personality because I would like to visit, for example, with a group of people together. That's much better for, in my opinion. It's possible to have fun and okay, I understood the situation, but I, as I told, I couldn't wander, for example, visit because I just French. I have to make a solo visit because my wife hate French and it's impossible to visit France with me.
Why does she hate France?
I don't know. There are some things in our lives you have just accept, but it's not possible to explain.
Okay, if you say so.
Yeah.
I've never seen a person hating a country just because they hate, but okay, no
I don't
problem.
know. I don't
I've
know.
seen that with languages, but with countries, that's the first time.
Probably she lived in France in another life. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. It's a possibility. I guess everybody answered. Oh, sorry. No, tell me.
I thought it was because he doesn't want her to go to the stores, in France because they are expensive. So, but she just hates.
Yeah, it's just like for free, just like we say in Portuguese, né? Odeia de graça. For free. It's like this.
Yeah.
Crazy. Okay. I guess everybody answered question number 3, right? Yes?
Right.
So let's go to question number 4. Have you ever been on a solo adventure? If so, what was your experience like? In my case, I have never been. I always traveled like with someone else, but I want to have this experience once in my life. So let's see your experience. Let's start with you, Murilo. Have you ever been on a solo adventure? If so, what was your experience like?
Of course. I always have the dream for going to Noronha, yeah, but I never have friends that go to with me, yeah, or we together. And now in the past, I think in the last year, yeah, the last year, the last year, I went to Noronha solo, yeah. It was amazing experience because I know new peoples, so many new peoples, yeah, there, and many about Nordeste, yeah, from Nordeste, from Brazil, yeah. I think Paraíba, Rio Grande do Norte, Ceará.
That's
There
nice.
are so many amazing people there, yeah. I know at Noronha, yeah, in the past, and I made good friends, yeah, until I have these friends until even today, yeah, and I learned a lot with them, and that's it. I think it's a good idea for everyone.
Sure, certainly.
Yeah, of course. You could meet new people, right? Like not the ones
Yeah.
you knew before. Nice.
I know people from Inglaterra, yeah, when I girl from the amazing people, yeah, I think, or another people from French as well, yeah. I know in how do you say name from the beach, Sancho. It's a best beach from the world, yeah. Yeah, I know these people there, yeah. I indicate for everyone.
Perfect. It's a place that I would like to visit, Noronha. People say it's so beautiful, right? And it's here in Brazil, but it's expensive, right? So people usually don't go, but it's so near us, and it's hard to know someone who knows like Noronha, right? Because it's so beautiful.
I reserved it on a hostel. Yeah, I stayed there. Enjoy a lot.
Perfect. Nice.
I
I
believe
will
that
visit
is
there someday.
300 reais just to keep to on Noronha by day, I believe.
Oh
Oh,
no,
no?
Yeah, you can economize a lot. Yeah, you can, and when you
But
bag
there is a
bag
tax.
put
Is there a tax?
put food in your bag and
Oh,
go.
okay, but I I see some news on the internet and other things because there is a tax, a nature tax preservation or something like that. It's,
Yeah, per day. It's the tax, the fees. Yeah, I think 70 reais per day.
okay. Well, it's expensive, but
Okay,
less. No?
if you stay there for 10 days, I think that you spent
Oh, then nice.
1,700 reais.
Oh,
Jesus
great.
Christ. But this depends also on your life. Because, for example, Murilo went by himself. If Ricardo wanted to go, it would be him, his wife, and his daughter, right?
Yeah.
So, like, it's for a person, this thing, right? These tax, I guess, is for each person. So
Yeah,
imagine.
depends
It
you have
depends.
family or not. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
if you want to go, if your entire family, you're going to spend a lot of money on that. A lot
yeah.
of money.
I save my money a lot.
Yeah, if you're
Oh,
going by yourself, you spend a lot of money. Imagine
yeah.
a lot of people together.
Put
Crazy.
so much.
But I think like it's an experience that you can have once in a lifetime, right? And it's worth it. Once in a lifetime because it's too expensive. And I didn't know about this tax. No, I had no idea. Crazy, right? You need to pay to preserve the nature. Can do this for free. Okay, so let's see. Julia, have you ever been on a solo adventure? What was your experience like?
Okay, I don't know if it counts, but I went to a volunteer work in a small island in Ubatuba, and I went by myself. I didn't know anyone. And it's an island with no power, electric power, no Wi-Fi, nothing.
Jesus
But
Christ, Julia.
yeah, but I met a lot of persons in there, so I was not alone, but I went alone. And it was very crazy, but very nice too. I met a lot of people, and it was pretty cool. But I be there only for 1 month, so was fast.
So you spent one
Yeah.
month without internet, without cell phone, without
Yeah.
light, without
Yeah,
power. Jesus,
nothing.
Julia. Oh my God.
Recently was created a tax to on Ubatuba too.
Yeah,
A couple of maybe the last year. I don't remember exactly the date, but until last year, there is a sound.
Something's happening. Yeah, something's happening. Just a second. Let me see where it's coming from. Something is
Yeah,
happening.
until last year, it's not necessary to pay any tax, but I believe that's a couple of months ago started to charge some taxes about the nature preservation, something like that.
Guys, where are you going to places that you need to pay just to stay there? Like,
Yeah,
go to a free place.
and
We have-
Ilhabela have the same tax, but it's not so expensive. And I don't know, but I believe they charge just if you go to the via car, use driving a car. I don't know if you just visit walking. I don't know if they charge some tax.
Crazy. Again, there's something happening. Just a second. It's Murilo. Something's happening there, Murilo. Your sound. Okay. So let's see. Sarah, have you ever been on a solo adventure? You told us that you did, right? So what was your experience like?
Yes, I went to BH. That was in the end of March because I really wanted to see this band live. That was Skunk. That is my favorite band of all time. So I decided to go to see their concert in the end of March. And it was incredible, not only because of the concert that is out of this world, that I really love it, but the experience because I had the chance to be alone and do nothing or do a lot of things. It was my decision to make, so yeah, I think it was one of the best days because I take a plane and I love flying. I love to be in the airport. I like the vibe to think about where people are going. I don't know, it's quite nice for me. And yes, I think it was the very good because I paid for everything, so I felt independent, just like you said, even though it was expensive, but it was good way to spend my money rather than buying clothes or things. I like to pay for experiences. So I can say nice things. I remember that I met Gabi, that is from here, TNT, Gabi Bonaldi, and we had a lot of fun. We drank some beer, so everything was amazing. So nice. I'd like to go back there because I have more things to eat. So especially Minas is amazing. People friendly and everything.
Perfect. I totally agree. Minas Gerais, also known as the best state of Brazil, is perfect. I really like here. So if you come more times, please visit me too, okay? I am near BH. And I love here. It's so nice. And it's nice to have a solo adventure in BH, right? To have a lot of things to do there. Perfect. And you, Ricardo, have you ever been on a solo adventure?
Well, I mentioned about Chile, and I went to some parts of Brazil because my job. Well, as I told, I have to work, but I had to work, but there are some part of the day is possible to make some visits. So I visited Manaus, Brasilia. Well, I went to some another parts, but solo. I believe I could mention. Floripa, Manaus, and Brasilia. Yeah.
Perfect. Nice. You went by work, but you could do other things, right?
It's not exactly. I didn't have exactly enough time to do a lot of things, but different from Chile because I have 2 or 3 days by week. But on these parts, I just made a visit. Brasilia, I just visited the Conversações and the other things, a museum. And the Floripa is, unfortunately, I just have a couple of hours, and I go to the beach and just see and come back to the hotel. And Manaus is well, I have some problem in my plane, and so in this case, it was scheduled to come back to my home Friday, but have some problems in the airport. He scheduled to Saturday 2 p.m. So I just visit a park or something, and it's not so really fun, but it's nice. The best part of this trip is about the airplane because it takes around 6 hours, and I have to watch TV on the airplane. So I watch, I don't know, 4 or 5 movies during the the travel. That's nice. But unfortunately, I couldn't have opportunities to visit another place.
Mhm. Ah, but it's still an experience, right? So
Yeah,
you know a
exactly,
place.
exactly.
Perfect.
Oh, I remember I visited a city of Minas Gerais, but I forgot the name of the city. There is an airport on this city, but it's a small city. I don't.
Mhm.
I forgot. Well, if you
Confins?
remember, no,
No.
another
Okay.
city.
Yeah, because the airport here is the most famous one is this. But here in my city, Viçosa, we have an airport, but like only Dilma landed here. Nobody lands here in the airport because it's a small airport. So we only know this person who landed there. So that's it. So let's go to question number 5. What are some challenges that solo adventurers may face that group adventurers may not encounter? Like a problem that you can have if you're traveling by yourself, that if you were traveling with a group, you wouldn't have. I guess it'll be the last question, okay, because of our time. So let's see your opinion. Julia, can you start?
Yeah, maybe get lost when you are with a group. You can have more people helping with the way, and also, thieves, stalkers, I think more dangerous. Yeah, I think that.
Perfect.
I remember
You,
Berlândia.
Berilândia?
Berlândia.
Uberlândia. Ah, tá.
But
This one is so
Uberlândia
far.
for me, but for Mineiros is Berlândia.
Okay, if you say so. But I always hear people saying here Uberlândia, but okay. uh, let's see. Murilo, what do you think? What are some challenges that solo adventurers may face that group adventurers may not encounter?
Yes, I as I said before, yeah, know different peoples, yeah, different places, because when you have group, yeah, when you decide when you go, yeah, it's crazy a lot because people wanna go to there and another people go to another side, for example. It's becoming crazy a lot, yeah, and yeah, enjoy experience and learning a lot with others. And yeah, it's a big adventure when you is solo because you save your money. Yeah, because I just have you, yeah, in the place. Not, yeah, and sometimes you work, yeah, in a hostel for earning money. Yeah, yeah, I think it's a difference. Yeah, it's when you is solo, it's there are so many adventures. Then there are more adventures than when you have in a group. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Because you're by yourself, right? So you have no one to count on. You need to like get by, né? Tem que se virar lá e é isso.
You decide for yourself. Yeah. Make sure.
Mhm. That's true. And in your opinion, Ricardo, what are some challenges that solo adventurers may face that group adventurers may not encounter?
I don't know. I believe that is sometimes when you are alone, maybe you could become nervous about some situation, and a group of people, I don't know, one integrant from this group could have some knowledge about a specific situation. For example, could you see a sign or request help for some another people? So I believe that's better. Né? I don't have experience like that, but when I was visiting Rio Grande do Norte, Natal, we scheduled a scuba diver, some parts lá. So in this case, the guy draw a map, but it's so horrible map, it's so easy to find the place, but I don't know what happened. The guy made a terrible map. I used to make a joke, is psicografou com o pé esquerdo, né? And because of the instructions, I choose another way, and I don't know, some part of this street is, I don't know if you visit some place like that, there is just a highway, and there are just sand in the both sides, and any kind of person, any life, and until you can see, and there aren't cell phone signal or other things. Okay, I'm sorry, but I have to return. And my wife complained a lot. And but when I was returning, I visit a part, but my wife complained a lot. Oh, the place is not here. Oh, okay, well, okay, but I don't have any problem if you just request help for these guys and the request. And when I just indicated just drive to these guys, that's the right place, and because it's so easy to find, but the guy indicated another completely local, so but
he complicated everything, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Made everything more difficult. But I don't like to ask for help, like to go to a place, because people might explain to me everything wrong, and maybe I won't get it, and then I rather search for on Google Maps, and that's it. Because like listening to people on the street, it's not my thing. I sometimes get lost with that. And you, Sarah, what do you think about it? What are some challenges that solo adventurers may face that group adventurers may not encounter?
I was thinking about maybe pictures, because I like taking selfies, but sometimes you wanna also catch the landscape, the view around you. So it's kind of hard if you have to ask for other people to take your picture, and you never know what can happen, right? Once I asked this guy to take my picture in the front of the stereo in Porto Alegre, and I just asked for the picture, and he took the picture and gave me my phone back. But after I thought, oh my gosh, I was so silly, like because I'm in a big city, and I usually do this here where I live. That is a smaller place, but sometimes you can make this request and lose something because you trust a person you shouldn't have, right? And if you go to the beach, for example, it's hard to keep your things. You want to go to the water, and sometimes you have to watch your personal belongings. So for me, only that I can think about this, you feel safer if you have someone to watch your things or to take your cell phone in case you need to go somewhere, So yeah, I think it is only this. In general, it's pretty positive. You can get by, like you said.
Perfect. I haven't thought about this picture thing. It's also a problem, in my opinion, because I love to take pictures. Sorry, guys, I have a sore throat today. So I love to take pictures, and if I am by myself, only selfies, right? So if you have someone else with you, it's better. So guys, that was our conversation for today. Do you have any questions, anything to say, anything to add? No? Okay, so let me send here the survey. Don't forget to answer it, okay? I need to drink water. So oh my God, terrible. So this survey, you already know how to answer it. You're going to see a rate from 1 to 10 and a comment box. You can leave a comment with like a suggestion, a compliment, a critic, anything you want, you can leave there. You can leave a suggestion of a topic that you want to see here. Let me stop the live